What's the phone out of yours? That's coming in October. I think he said this is his finale with this. Yeah. It's only 2 pages.
I was going to come kick it and punch it. I was just going to come kick it, punch it. I'm testing I always push the audio all the way down.
I know, right?
So that
that's the best one. You know it, right?
Yeah. It's showing more than once though.
Not the corner. I got another one.
I can solve it. Sometimes I realize that when I take breaks,
That's why I put my wrestling like initially over there at the public on 212 and 136. I'm going to open up the gap. And we're at the second location here when they finish one of the break
excuse me. Come on.
Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Thank you, Rick. You ready to go? We're going to take the music all the way down. All right, good morning, and thank you all for coming out again. For those of you who were out before with us, thank you for coming out again. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, welcome to the New Black Wall Street Market Casting Call. So today we are really excited to get into it. Actually, a lot of you all that came out last week, y'all actually started showing up on a little challenge. Y'all started doing the work before the actual competition. But here's how it's going to work: is today we're going to convene here, and we have our judges here, and I introduce you to our judges after a moment. Our judges are going to be judging you on improv, just kind of how you respond, and we're going to be doing some challenges here today as a group. And then what we're going to do is we're going to unleash you all on the market, and we have a digital way in which you can upload your content. So we want you all to create some content with our vendors today and really get in the mix. And we're going to judge from your actual interaction with the people in the market today, as well as with our members. And so that's what the plan is for today. We're going to roll all of that out today with you. But before we get started, I thought it was very, very important that you all kind of understand the gravity of what you're doing as one of the future voices of the New Black Wall Street market in this movement. And I think the best way to describe and to articulate the importance of the job that we want you to do is to bring forward one of the greatest voices that has been out there in our community. And today I wanted him to address you first because he, in his own eloquent way, he is one of the best orators in the world, can communicate this message about just how important it is for you to become a part of our team here at the New Black Wall Street Market. And so without further ado, the man that I describe as one of the greatest voices of the New Black Wall Street movement, Mr. Pastor Jamal Bryant. Pastor Bryant.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. Y'all gotta raise your energy. Good afternoon, everybody.
I wanted to really just take a moment so that you can have the context of knowing what it is that we are building and why your voice and your creativity, your intellect is so important. Is that I know that many people have limited in Black Wall Street just about Black entrepreneurship. But really the vision in a much larger scale is that we are replicating the 2.0 version of the Harlem Renaissance. And so the Harlem Renaissance speaks of culture, speaks to the heartbeat of who it is that we are. And so out of the Harlem Renaissance is where you had our greatest writers, our greatest poets, our greatest artists, our greatest revolutionaries, our greatest activists, our greatest thinkers, and our greatest preachers. It was the incubator of diasporic thought that we begin to move beyond New York, beyond Harlem, beyond Brooklyn, to think of what was Marcus Garvey really saying, "Up you mighty race, accomplish what you will." Everybody keeps talking about Atlanta being the Black Mecca. What does that mean? Other than just a whole lot of Black people live here. And so what I am really looking for us to curate is that we are the heartbeat of the Black experience, not just in Stonecrest, heaven forbid, not in Lithonia, not in Decatur, not in DeKalb, but Black America. And so those who can't physically step foot into the Black Wall Street market will spiritually be able to connect with the ecosystem that we are creating because of your voice. And so I said to Matt, it is not just about business. I want to hear your poetry. I want to hear your spoken word. I want to hear what it meant for you to move here from Memphis. I want to know what is your experience that you came here to go to Clark and you never left. I want to know why you made up in your mind, I'd rather stay in an apartment for 18 months than go back home. I want to know how it is that you found your creative expression. That since you came to Atlanta, you became a vegan. Why? Since you moved to Atlanta, now you're using black soap.
Now the house smells like incense. You weren't doing none of that at home. You was Bad Body and Beyond. You got here and just came and morphed into a whole nother person. So I want you to bring all of those experiences on the tension of being what Garvey calls an African living in America. And so in that expression, I don't want just business, but cooking. How it is that you operate as a single parent, how you navigate the new normal of working at home, how it is that you function in now the normalcy of having multiple generations under one roof. What does that mean? That we're the first Black people to do virtual learning. How does that impact our space? 8 out of 10 people who you meet while you are here are not from Atlanta. So where you finding that common ground? Where is the space of connectivity and community, drum roll, that's not the nightclub? How can I find like minds if I don't eat chicken wings? So you got to figure out where is that? And so the new Black Wall Street, what we're calling it station, is really a repository of our own creativity. It's a recycling of what it is that you brought from home before moving to Atlanta. And where's the sustainability? Why do people elect to stay in Atlanta broke? Yeah, everybody's got Lucky Charms under the rainbow that I'm coming to Atlanta to make money. And all of us know 4 out of 5 of my friends are struggling. Amen. And so what keeps me here? What is finding my buoyancy when I'm not finding a place where I am being affirmed, but you are finding out in quote Black Mecca the loneliness of being an outlier, being in a place. Most of you all from the South. Where's First Friday? Where is that networking place? Because everybody's an entrepreneur. There is no space for us to be able to do it. All of the things that you hear are success stories when they're more failure testimonies. So I said to man, I don't want just shows on how to do well, how to clean up your credit. I want shows like why my business failed. I want shows like how come I filed bankruptcy? How did I lose the house for the church people that I told people God gave me? Yeah, we got to have those kind of conversations. And so I'm looking for you all to push the envelope, not in a cookie cutter. I'm not looking for the radio station to be the electronic Black enterprise. Yeah, so I want to hear all of the different experiences of how you monetize your testimony, how you monetize your agony, how you are dealing with the weight of mandatory success when you were raised around mediocrity. So all of those things I want you to bring to bear to your experience. I began on Black Radio in Baltimore, WEAA 88.9. When I was 12 years old, I got my first show called The Talking Drum.
for young people, where we just talked about the experience of being a young Black person in Baltimore. So I've been on radio since I was 12 years old up to this point at full-blown midlife crisis. So I have seen all of it, work at once. As I say at our church, if you do not see it, I want you to offer it. But the only thing I would ask as a caveat, do not bring to us a recommendation you are not prepared to work. Matt and myself are not radio engineers. We are just big picture people, and we need help with the details. And so whatever it is that you want to push, we're going to help you jump over the cliff. You just got to bring your own parachute. We're giving you the landing space to be able to do it. And the critical part about digital radio is that you're not under the pressure of Nielsen's. So you don't have to have 5,000 viewers, and if you don't, we drop you. But you got to have more than your mom and your cousins listening. So y'all got to figure out ways that we're going to raise it. And I want to say to you, and I need you to hear it from a pastor, that this radio station, please hear my heart, is not ministry, this is business. Okay? So if it's not making good business sense, then we cannot do it just out of philanthropy. Amen? So do not wear your feelings on your sleeve. If the show don't work and we got to move on from another show, you are creative. Come up with another show concept. Or fight for another time. Right? Or don't be afraid to release your best friend and find a better co-host. Because they don't have the energy level, they don't have the commitment, they don't have the zeal, and you're going to have to figure out how it is that you can make it. I'm excited about what this is going to bring for us. I said to Matt a couple of days ago, New Black Wall Street, just to give a context of where it is that we are, is I want on the ground reporters, somebody right now, one of you right now, shouldn't necessarily have a show. You should be our correspondent right now in Jackson, Mississippi. So Dr. Brian, I'm live on New Black Wall Street Radio. I'm walking through Jackson State University. There's nobody here because the dorms are closed. I just found this student. Hey, Jimmy, come over here. You live on New Black Wall Street Market. Tell us what CNN ain't telling us. Yeah. What is it like when your mama did a second mortgage on the house for you to go to college and now you can't stay in the dorm? What's your mama saying to you right now? You the first in your family to go. And now you got to go find somewhere else to live because there's no running water where you are paying rent. Yeah, I need you all there. Y'all need to be there pulling aside for me, the president of Jackson State's SGA, to find out, do the parents get a refund because the cafeteria ain't open? Those of y'all who have been to HBCUs, you don't even know what I'm saying right now. But anybody who goes to HBCU, you know right now that school is keeping that money. They are keeping that money. And so I'm looking for you all to really be, if you'll think about it this way, the conscientious Rush Limbaugh. Because I want you to have that kind of conversation, not where we all agree. You know, bring on our state reps and say, hey, if in the last 6 months y'all gave $32 million to the Ukraine, y'all don't have no money for Jackson? Those are the kind of questions I want you to ask. I want you to push the question why it is that we're 3 months out and not one black denomination has had one position statement on pro-choice. And the black church is 80% women. Are y'all here? Yeah. So I want you to begin thinking outside the box. I'm not looking for you all to be Brian Gauntlet. I'm not even looking for y'all to be Oprah. I'm seriously, I want you all to be in a place where you are challenging the community to think. You're challenging the community to take action.
You're challenging the raise of the level. All of the entertainment, I'm full of hip hop era, is what KRS-One called edutainment. So all of our music is reflective of what affirms us, of what pushes us, what inspires us. So you can't have that kind of real conversation on a station that says "Shake what your mama gave." Right? It's a conflict in it. So we're raising collective bodies of water. I want you all not in our studio booth. You all need to be outside challenging the people as they come in. Hey, I see you coming in here with a Delta t-shirt. Where are your sorors with no Bibles? Yeah, challenge it. Let's push it. That's what you do with family. Anybody in a real black family, y'all playing the dozens. Right? So let's push the envelope. Let's think outside the box. Many of you, I want you to tear up whatever was your initial proposal. Let's start over. Let's figure out what day Mr. Allen and Matt is going to give us the pink line and do Atlanta's own Apollo Field. Yeah. I need a stress reliever will help me move somebody off the stage. I'm a joking. Because everybody in Atlanta thinks they got talent. Everybody in Atlanta thinks that they got. When I came here as a student of 1989 to go to Morehouse, the draw for Atlanta was the AUC and the legacy of Dr. King. I came back in 2019. The draw for Atlanta is reality television and Tyler Perry. So everybody think they're gonna be a star. So they renting cars, they buying fake Gucci offline, and they all are posing as if they've already arrived. Pull the sheets off of it. No, really. They're supposed to, hey, if this is the right thing you think you're gonna do, just go on back home. Really? Can you all imagine? There's no amateur night drum roll in Atlanta. That's right. Yeah, this is an easy layup, and we charging admission at the door. All aspiring rappers meet at Black Wall Street on Saturday because now, because of the digital age, you don't need a record deal. So we take them from booth to booth to booth. So Matt, if you win, we streaming your project live on Black Wall Street Market. We taking you down aisle 3 to get you close to the video. We gonna let you shoot the video outside. Now, I'm telling you, we one-stop shopping. Your product is the album of the month, and we running it all through the intercom, all through. Oh yeah. Are y'all here? Yeah. This is not your church's fellowship hall. Okay. This is a business. So we got to think about how it is that we do business, how it is that we market success, how it is that we push the envelope, and others of you will have no show. You are going to have me online, homeboard shop. I'm telling you, from when I walked through here today, we should have 3 times as many people here. 3 times as many people, and so we got to recalibrate. The malls are closing around America, and we opened up a mall in the middle of a recession. What are we going to do for our sustainability? So we go on live on New Black Wall Street's Instagram, going booth by booth. Tell me why I need this repellent. Tell me why I need this soap. So then we change what is the standard. You cannot have a booth in New Black Wall Street Market and not have PayPal. Are y'all here? Yeah, we here. You can't have a booth here if this is a 21st century economy and y'all don't do cash out. The moment I buy it, that receipt should be coming from my phone. Don't tell me you going down the hall to get me change for a 20. Y'all laughing. We have to raise the standard of people's experience, expectation, and believability about what Black business is. Whatever it is that happened with you and the plumber, that don't have nothing to do with us here. All of our Black businesses operate at a level of high-tech proficiency, and I'm looking for you all to do it and we hold ourselves accountable. I'm excited to see you all work. I'm excited to see what gifts you all work.
I'm excited to see how you all are going to change the game, advance the culture, and do something for the next generation. Thank you.
Man, it's always great to have Pastor Brian with us because not only does he convey the message, but he was giving and alluding to you all. We have a white canvas in a lot of ways. We can be creative. And I can tell you, like, even the idea he had about going live from the actual shop and selling the product, you know, we need to get our tech team caught up with that. But that's something that we have to do here in the market. And again, as we go through the process, we want you to be creative. We want to see how fast you are and how quick you think on your feet. But he gave you and alluded to the creativity that we really want to bring. And like, we're going to make that amateur night thing happen. That just made sense. I'm sitting there listening to him. And I know that this came off the rip. But that's something that we have the opportunity to do. So today we want you to be creative. Now I would like to introduce to you guys, we're going to get the process started. I'd like to introduce those folks who are going to be judging today. And so our first one is Mr. Chris Spade. Chris, come on up and take your seat. Chris Spade. I'll let you introduce yourself quickly.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Spade. I am the general manager for the radio station. So first thing, points to me, who downloaded the radio station? Okay. All right, do you know about the radio station? Why don't you do the format of the radio station? So radio station is 24 hours, 7 days a week radio station. We tailor to a much older crowd. So we have smooth jazz, old school, throwback, southern soul, gospel. So we also are in 30 different countries that tune in every week. Okay. So what we're looking to add content to grow, to focus on the base that we have, which is 40 over, but we're looking for podcasts to expand that. Okay. And so we're looking for content creators. Right. So welcome, and I wish you well. Thank you.
All right. Next we have Mrs. Artenza Jensen, and she has worked with the Allen Entrepreneurial Institute and has an extensive media background. So I'll let Ms. Jensen introduce herself. I'm trying to get this quick.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure I greet you all when you came in. Like Matt said, my name is Artenza Jensen. I am an actress, writer, talent, production coordinator, broadcast host, and I've been doing that for about 15 years. So I'm excited to see the talent and the personality that's going to be displayed today. And I look forward to see what you got.
Thank you, Artenza. Also, we have someone from our technology team. The young man is doing a lot of special projects with us. Mr. Olalade Otama. Did I say your name? Olalade, come tell me who you are. Ruben, don't go too far. You know you got to do this job too now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I see Pastor, I start feeling anointing.
All right, so my name is Ololade Otayemi Matt.
Oh Lord, I'm great.
All right, I'm from Nigeria and I'm here helping to work with a bunch of things, technology and a lot of other things.
Yeah.
All right, and our final judge, who is our spokesperson and kind of the head of our voicing, our messaging, Mr. Ruben Marsdale.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'm glad y'all here like I did last time. That's why my Lord gave me a strong voice.
Hey, mama, how you doing? Come on, sign in. All right, I want y'all to do a little woosah with me real quick. 1, 2, 3. Because we want to see y'all best. I thought we were going to do that last time, brother. That's why I did that, but we obviously didn't see y'all talent. But it's this time, and I'm excited. I hope you heard Pastor is how many listeners y'all got. I just like, now she got it straight last weekend. But I'm just excited, y'all, and hopefully, y'all just ready to turn up and give us y'all best. Now, we're going to have 3 things that we do. We're going to have the first thing that Matthew, we want y'all to pitch something, and that could be anything. You can pitch your cane, your shoes, to see how well you can advertise anything. It could be shades on your face, it could be you. You could be selling you. The second thing, we're gonna do a quick improv thing under a minute, give you a scenario, 1 and 2, we're gonna pick them at random. It's probably gonna be somebody you got next to. And then, you're gonna do that real quick. And you're gonna see how you curate, a character or anything. See how quick you can be on your feet. The third thing is up to you, a freestyle. Anything under a minute that you possibly prepared, we want you to do that in your own way. Are y'all excited? Any questions? All right, let's get to it.
And the other thing we want you all to know, you should have got in your package. This is what the judges are actually judging you on and how they'll score you. Creativity, energy and enthusiasm, professionalism, appearance, engagement, interest, participant engagement, voice quality, accent, and experience, and existing following. So we do want to get kind of an understanding of where your social media following is when you do your introduction, and it gives us kind of some context for the work that you have been doing. So Artanza has the sign-in, and what we'll do is we'll just go by the sign-in and bring you all up, and then Ruben will, and the judges will begin that communication process. So let's go ahead and get the sign-in, and then we'll go ahead and start the process. Now, after we get through with this process, we have two additional things set up for you. One, we wanted you to go live with some of our members, and I have an online link that I'll give you all where you can upload that content. And the other thing is Chris and Ololade will also be doing podcasts in our studio. So we want to give you an opportunity to curate a short 10-minute talk show in our radio studio as well today. And again, with all of this, what will happen is this evening at 4, we'll have a list of who we'd like to call back and continue working with and do the second part of our call, which will be on the 17th. Where we'll act in it. The 17th is going to be crazy, but we'll talk about that later on. So, Ruben, you got the list?
I got the list.
All right, so now that we got our judges, we got the list. First up is going to be Justin Bryant.
All right. I'm going to be timing, so give me a second.
Do I have a minute for each one?
Hold on one second. I want to make sure we got.
Oh, now I think we have like 30 now. I didn't know y'all were going to be singing.
I want y'all to sing. So hold on one second.
So whatever you do, sit up there.
No person.
Kill it. All right. So, Ololade, do you mind if we time this each one under a minute? Appreciate it. All right. Let me get to it.
And what's first?
First, you're gonna be pitching. Whatever.
Okay.
You got a minute to pitch.
Myself it is.
All right. Let's get it on with one live. Check the connection. All right. We're live with the Black Wall Street Market. We're in the casting call, and I have our first contestant, as we call them, auditionee. That's Justin Bryant. All right, they're pitching. They're pitching themselves. They're pitching an item. They have a minute to do it.
Yes. I will be pitching myself. Like I said, my name is Brian. Justin Bryant.
Your time. I need to start your time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Like I said, my name is Justin Bryant. I was simply changing my name to Baya X. Baya being brother, Golly. It was given to me by some work from God. And my goal is to be a key stakeholder here. Not stockholder, but stakeholder. Project management is my goal. I can't introduce you to a celebrity, but I can get the job done. There's somebody here, y'all know better than me, you all who work here. There's someone here who may be moving a little slow, who may be not getting the job done thinking it's a game. I'm here to take that person's spot. That's why I'm here. I've been in the entertainment industry. I record, produce, and engineer. I also do hardware setup, and I'm all about ownership. Everything I get is black owned. Anything you see on me that's not black owned, it's a gift. These jeans are an exception because the cheapest black owned jeans are $100. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. So yes, with the exception of jeans, everything is black owned. You will never see me wear Gucci, Louis, Versace, anything else. Yes, sir. Thank you all for having me.
All right. That's all for now, Justin. Thank you so much. Yes. All right, now we have Lady Tiffany Nicole. Give it up for
Girl, you're hungry. Your sister from around the way. Lady Tiffany Nicole, I'm in this place to stay. You hear me? Listen, I want to encourage you, do not drop the mic.
Oh, yeah.
what is the mic? It's not just a microphone. The mic is your voice. Wherever you are, wherever you stand, where you work, where you live, your community, your church, let your voice be heard. I am Lady Timmy Nicole, and I'm here to encourage you that your voice matters. It doesn't matter where you've been or where you've gone. I'm a girl from Texas, and God told me to move to Atlanta, Georgia a year ago with no friends, no family. And I've been here pursuing my purpose. I've been in radio for 5 years. I started this from a word of God for the virtuous hour. The virtuous hour is to other support and encourage you through your journey. And I have all types of people on my show, but now I'm pivoting to the red carpet experience with Lady Timmy Nicole, where everybody is a star. Listen, your voice matters. Your voice matters via X. Your voice matters. The way you look, the way you present yourself. You gotta let people know you are here. God gave you a mic. It's right here. You don't have to be on the radio. Just let your light shine so that they can glorify your Father in heaven. I'm your girl. Peace out.
All right. That's how you sell yourself. Doctor.
One second. I can't get ready to say something.
Is anyone selling any product? Is anyone pitching any product?
Yeah, no. What they are. We have, that's an option. But since, some of them have products, they don't want to do a product, they're selling themselves.
So what we do want to do though, we want to give a judge a chance to challenge you with other challenges before they finish. Okay?
Oh, got you.
I got you. I'll give you some product.
All right, cool. So, all right.
Speaking, let's continue to do this first round like this. And
You
the
get
next
a
round.
product. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can sell those.
I'm gonna bring you like 5 or 6 products.
Let's just switch those. I see. So they can all sell this.
Okay, sell one product.
No, not anymore.
Okay.
Sorry.
You will have the opportunity to
Yeah, that's gonna be for the
freestyle to sell yourself more so.
I'm talking about my bookstore, my business here in Black Wall Street.
So when it's your time for freestyle, yeah.
Okay.
I got you. All right. So now we have.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good stuff. Good thing. All right, we had to get a little organization with the judges. We got a plan now. All right.
Okay, so what we doing? What's the format?
This is the freestyle number 2.
Freestyle. Okay.
Starts now.
I'm Dr. Henry M. Carter. I want to let you all know it's a plum pleasing pleasure to come to you this evening at the new Black Wall Street Marketplace. One thing I want to share with you all is about King Henry's turkey legs that's here at the new Black Wall Street. It's so good, it makes the tongue hit the roof of your mouth and knock your brains out. I'm telling you, if you want to get some food that's going to make you come back, you want to check out King Henry's turkey leg at www.kinghenryturkeylegs.com. In addition to that, we got the Tree of Knowledge bookstore on A.G. Gaston Lane here, where you can increase your intellectual prowess. Knowledge is power. The more power you have, the more opportunities you could acquire. Here at the new Black Wall Street, you have an opportunity to get 2 books for $25. That's cheaper than going to get you a hamburger and a Happy Meal at McDonald's. I want to let you all know I love to see all of y'all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.
All right, Dr. Carter. Thank you so much for that, King. Yes, sir. All right, now we have Justin, known as Goliath. Woo-hoo! Let's pull it up to the stage. There he is, right there.
How you doing? It's your boy Goliath. I'm your next lifestyle coach in the crib. Welcome to the crib. So I do a podcast every week on TikTok where I have like 190,000 followers. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. You want to find it. But I do a podcast on TikTok every week. It's about
men and their emotions. That's really what it's focused on. It's focused on vulnerability and helping men get to the best version of themselves. And what I find in my community, coming from LA, now being in Atlanta for a year, I find that the hardest part for men is to be able to engage with each other. And it's being able to engage with their own emotions. So we're blocking so much of ourselves, it doesn't allow us to open up our creativity and our understanding to open that vulnerability for the people that are close to us so that we can really get everything that we need to get going. So it's important to me for us to mend our families and mend our communities, and I think that starts a lot with the black man. So me as a black man, I'm talking to black men, I'm keeping it honest, I'm keeping it straight, and I'm trying to help them get to the best version of themselves through culture.
All right. Appreciate that. Give it up to Elias. Now we have Jasmine Patterson. Give it up for her. All right.
All right. Here we go. Oh. Look, I'm out.
All right, the time starts.
All right, y'all, let's clap. Give me a beat now. Give me a beat. Hey. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Closer to the sun. Yeah, closer to the sun.
Closer to the sun.
Closer to the sun.
Closer to the sun.
We closer to the sun. Let's see how you're going to get closer to the sun today. So closer to the sun is a positive affirmation, mindfulness meditation book. If you need some inspiration, guess where you need to be?
Closer to the sun.
If you need some motivation, guess where you need to be?
Closer to the sun.
Closer to the sun. Now repeat after me. I am powerful. I am loved. I am beautiful. And I fly in the sky.
All right, we got Rashid Williams next. Rashid. As it pops up. Okay, give it up for Rashid Williams. Give it up for Rashid Williams. Oh yeah.
Ready? Time starts. Hey everybody, I'm Rashid, coming from the New Black Wall Street. Just want to bring a little bit of alignment to the New Black Wall Street. I've been trying to get vertically integrated. So we got a shop. We're online. But now we need to bring it more to the masses. We need to get more aligned. We need to get more massively active. And that's what I'm here to bring. So I'm not, I have hundreds and hundreds of followers on Instagram. So that means that right now all I have to do is bring energy. So it's not about the smallness that you started, it's about the wide vision, the scalability, and the massive action that you take. So that's what I want to bring to New Black Wall Street Radio. That's what I'm here to bring.
Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. And that's one of our merchants here at the New Black Wall Street Market Radio. We're at the New Black Wall Street Market. All right, now we have the range from there.
Hello, everyone. I am Lorraine Smith, and I am a 3-time author. I'm an advocate for our mental health disorder. I'm also a mother of 3 children and a grandmother. And walking in faith during a storm is truly filled with powerful words of encouragement to inspire, encourage, motivate others in dealing with their loved one that's experiencing mental health disorder. So if you have a loved one, my message for you is to never ever give up on them. Do not allow evil forces to overwhelm your state mindset. You can locate Walking in Faith through the Storm and Power Faith by Conquering Principalities on Amazon online bookstore or my new website. Go out on my website, ltmhdadvocate.com, and locate your book. And let's help inspire someone today, uplift one another, motivate one another, and let's do what we can to take our community back and not let people stigmatize mental health disorder patients. And I'm a caregiver as well, so be there for your family and do not give up on your loved ones.
All right, Lakeisha Wallace, we have her up. Come on.
How y'all doing today? That ain't what I want. How y'all doing today? Everybody, my name is Lakeisha Wallace, magazine editor and media correspondent for Living Day by Day, which is a magazine that is entertainment and lifestyle. We also specialize in advertising. If you're out there and you have a product and you're ready to move that product, you're ready to market that product, make sure you stop by livingdaybyday.net. Thank you.
Oh yeah, give it up. Now we have Regina Boats. Regina Boats, give it up for Regina Boats.
Hello everyone. I am Regina Folks, also known as Miss Regina, from the Early Childhood Education Directors Network. Please join me on my website at ecedirectorsnet.com. And what we want to do is we're starting a podcast. It's called All About Point One. And I am angry. What am I angry about? There are over 7,000 early child care programs here in Georgia, and we have crises in them. When I get a report that an infant is on an infant being changed on a table and falls into a bucket and dies, that is not okay. That is not okay.
Not okay.
So we are going to make everything public. We are going to talk about those incidents and injuries that happen in our programs, and we are going to alleviate those.
Wow.
And that is our work to do. I'm Miss Regina from the Early Childhood Education Directors Network, and I look forward to seeing you on our podcast.
Okay. All right. Give it up for. We have Miss Nia Parker. Give it up for Miss Parker.
You say Black Power. And we get to say it, Black Power. We walk around mumbling Black Power. It's an interesting thing because when we gather, as you understand, the power is in the building. The name of my podcast is the Multiplier Effect. Because you know what? When one or more are gathered, the Lord told us, so what you can see by this melanin gathered right here, it is a powerful thing. So what I do in my spare time is economic development. But what I have made my new full-time position is uplifting the community and sharing resources, funding, anything else that I can understand and share with the community that will make us a better people. I know you guys saw Flint, so why are we surprised at Jackson? Why are we not prepared for the next city? We need to get prepared for the next city that's going to be Jackson and Flint. They're not going to solve it for us. So we have to create solutions for ourselves. I am the disruptor. I want to get you to start to think and analyze things from a different perspective because we have the solutions amongst ourselves. And that's what I'm here to promote. Peace out and Black Power!
All right, now we have Ms. Alicia Mako.
Hey, I'm Alicia Mako, also known as Yo-Yo the Voice. I am the light that shines bright. I have the sound that'll turn your crown upside down. I am a mother, a writer, a poet, an ordained minister, a life coach. I am the resource. I am the voice to the voiceless. I had a dream to start a podcast called Mind Your Own Business. It is to showcase, platform, and promote business owners, artists, and entrepreneurs. I'm also a writer and self-published author of a book called Growing Through the Pain, Breaking Generational Curses, where I tell my story and I help others to grow through what they've grown through. And I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to use my voice and to walk in my power and to use my passion to talk, because I love to talk, and to be an inspiration and to uplift others in the community. Thank you.
Now we have Miss Honeybee, Felicia Larry Marks. Give it up for Miss
Greetings. I am Miss Honeybee.
She don't need it. Make her sing, boy.
Greetings. I am Miss Honeybee, the bee baby. I just want to tell you that I'm just so glad to be here today because we are bridging the gap between home and school. We teach people to maximize the moments so that they can excel to their maximum potential in knowledge. We teach you to seize the moment so that you can become a lifelong learner. A positive career will be their reward.
because they deserve it. Failure is not an option. Mediocrity is not a choice.
All right.
Everything we do this year and every year will be a success. We, as a community, must believe this so we can achieve it. Hey, everybody, I want everybody to join in here. We must believe this so we can achieve it. Because I want everybody to join in me. Because we are believers. I'm a believer. I was born to believe. I believe that I can soar.
I believe that I can soar.
I am kind.
I am kind.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am important.
I am important.
Believe that.
Believe that.
I believe I can.
I believe I can.
I believe I will.
I believe I will.
I will be amazing.
Be amazing.
Be involved. Be myself. Be brave. Be kind.
Give it up for my mama. This is where I get it from. Thank you. All right. Give it up. Last person on that is Brittany. Brittany. She didn't write the last name, but Brittany, come on up here.
You need to get it right. It's pretty big.
Brittany B, baby. Give it up, Brittany B. Come on, Brittany. Give it up, Brittany B. Brittany B.
Look, y'all some tough people to come behind. Y'all ain't today. Look, up to you, because I always say it's never a competition. I don't think I need to.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
But there's room here for everybody. You know what I mean? This may not be the journey for me. This may be the journey for you. So I'm always happy to see you guys coming up here doing your thing. But I'm Brittany B. She in the building. She moved from Tennessee to Nashville. Tennessee to Georgia to pursue this right here. So I always say, if this door don't open, God got many more for me. All right, so let me just take a look at what I do. I have a very strong personality. This is me, authentically me. Okay? Few of you guys have met me, and it's been a pleasure to meet you guys. But pretty much what I do, I have people or individuals to come into my show to tell their story. 9 times out of 10, it's an entrepreneur who went through the mud to get where they are today. And providing that release opens up a brand new world for them. Sometimes you just need to get it out your chest. Sometimes you just need to release it to move forward, to move on, so that you can change your mindset. So we can become billionaires. Baby, time waits for nobody. You got this one lifetime, one to get it right. And it's okay to make mistakes along the way. So, I started this show and my time's up. Well, nice to meet you guys. Real big.
Give it up for Brittany B. Did I get it right? I got it right. All right, Brittany B. All right, for sure. Now, one last one. All right. Yeah, you got a minute. Ooh. Now, we got the one and only Charisma in the building. So much working with Charisma.
That's my phone? No. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so it's a 30, I'm sorry, let's walk you through. It's a 30-second.
Okay, so the instructions are, you get a minute to sell yourself. So you selling yourself the best way you can in a minute.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You ready on all this? We're gonna start the time, all right? Let's do it.
Hi everybody, and I'm the voice Charisma, host of Creative Genius. And we're here today to focus on our children at Black Education Station. Okay, one thing that I really focus on is the content in the media. I will not play with that. I'm straight from New Orleans, you guys, and I want to spread all the hospitality love across the world. I focus on great content. I focus on events, radio, television, any way that we could do this as partners and rise to the top with community cultivation. That's what we're doing. Instagram Charisma straight out the nose.
All right. Is that all? Okay. Everybody stand up to each other. A round of applause.
did a great job. Yeah. Now we're gonna do one more phase where we're not gonna allow you to be as prepared. And so the judges are going to be judging you in the next phase on both your intro and also on your introduction of a product, or they may have to do an improv. Now, here's how it works. I can make sure my judges all know, because they need a little information. You all should have your packet. Let me get one of your packets. Okay. In your packet, you have your casting form, okay? So your casting form has all of your information on it that we need in order to determine if we're gonna work with you guys, and just all the information we need on you. So if you would, please complete your casting form. When you come up to do this section, you want to give it to the judges so that they can actually put your scorecard behind the casting form, okay? You also have an outline of the scorecard. Everybody should have that. So you kind of know what you're being scored on. If you don't have one, just raise your hand, we'll get you one. So you need a... Okay. I'm gonna give you some. I got some more. That's the oh, you got filled out. Okay, let me do it. Okay. Yes, you need a scorecard form. Make sure I have the scorecard form. Okay. Okay. And y'all are doing a great job. Y'all get most of the major icebreaker score you all. Absolutely. All right. All right. Ruben. All right. Okay. So what you're going to do again, that's just for your information so you know what we're scoring you on. You're going to bring your casting form up to the judges, and then they're going to put your scorecard behind it. Once we finish, the last portion of this challenge is I'm going to give you those instructions on the way out. And that's basically what you actually did last time very well. We want you to go and engage and do something creative with real members and vendors and around the market. It could be that you interview people visiting, whatever you want to do that's creative is going to make you stand out. It could be that you interview a product, a member, get their story. Whatever you all want to do, it's really about your creativity at that point, okay? So again, I just want to slow it down just a little bit. My judges are doing great. They got a great thing set up for you guys so we can evaluate you on the fly. So I want to bring forward now Ruben, and Ruben is going to bring you guys up and explain what we're doing next.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. How y'all feeling? All right, good. Y'all want to stretch it real quick, or no? Y'all ready to go straight to the next thing? All right, let's keep going. So, the next thing I want to do 2 people, and what you're going to do with the, you want to improv, but you're going to have a product. Y'all have to sell it together, or however you decide to do it. You can make a news anchor type thing or anything. Be very creative. You can act like you're on Instagram Live, a TV commercial. I'm gonna pick 2 random people. I'm gonna make a scenario. I'm gonna give you a scenario, husband and wife at the house. You got a bag of popcorn, and you're gonna sell it to the people. So you always in a commercial, but you're selling it. So got the instructions? Yes. All right. So first, I'm gonna get Brittany B and Dr. Carter. Come on.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, Brittany?
All right, so big sister, little brother,
Little brother.
at the mall.
What's
the product? Colonel goes pop.
And I'm the big sister, right?
You the big sister.
The little brother at the mom.
All right, timing starts now, buddy. 1. 2 minutes. 2. All right. And just project, because it's only one mic. Just project. Be loud. Your time starts now.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I ain't nothing all day. I got to get something to eat. I'm so hungry.
Always hungry.
Hey, give me something. You got some money?
I done told you, I'm out of ATM.
I want some popcorn.
Why do you want that?
Because I heard the popcorn at the New Black Wall Street is so good. I just want to give me some popcorn.
Oh, Lord. You need a job.
I ain't got no money.
You need a job.
I want some popcorn.
You don't got no money for no popcorn?
I'm so hungry.
Let me see what's all in this popcorn. Okay, corn, sugar, brown sugar,
Molasses. Oh, this is natural.
Oh, I don't know if I want to eat that.
Yeah, I might eat my popcorn just because y'all don't want to eat.
I eat it because I'm so hungry.
Good job, good job. Thank you, awesome job. All right, now we get you two in front. We get you, Miss Lady, and we get you, sir. Y'all come on up. All right, and we're gonna switch it up. This is a new black-owned energy drink that is being pushed by Miso Coffee, actually on Bourbon Street. So, oh, we have, okay, where's my list? Everybody tell me your names. I know Justin Ryan. What's your name? Jasmine. Okay, that's all right, okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, cool. Y'all got them? Okay. All right, let me give you a scenario real quick. Okay. Okay. Queen of Egypt. Oh my God. Why can't it be Pharaoh? Pharaoh. Pharaoh, Queen of Egypt. All right, and y'all need to sell that energy drink. And we're ready for the time? Okay, husband, I actually want to do that in the mystery. So like, yeah, you stepping in on Pharaoh and Queen of Egypt. So, all right, come on. 2 minutes. 1, 2, ready, go. Hold on. All right, start. All right, let's go.
You know, your husband should use this. They're not going to be around so much.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you always coming at me like that?
I'm just saying, I push like no other. He needs a little extra push. You know.
It looks good to me.
I did it last week.
Well, you know what? I've been thinking that we need to separate anyway. So if you could just let me have this drink and you can go about your way.
Thank you. So now you thirsty.
As you can keep the straight stays relationships.
Good job. All right, we can say relationship. Come on, brother. You. Let's get this out of here. Come on. All right. So, you got matter of fact, go ahead and sell this purse.
Oh, okay.
It's a black-owned purse from Black Wall Street Market. And we also got CBD products. We got CBD products. All right. And
We doing CBD products?
we're gonna start doing 2. My fault, I know you can catch. That was a bad throw. All right. So, 7 products, husband and wife. We're just switching it up. We don't want everybody to be the same. 2 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, baby. Let me tell you, baby, it's time. It's it.
It's the bag.
It's time.
It's the bag.
It's the time.
So look,
It's
you walk
bag.
around. Hold on. You walk around here. Ain't gonna be no other bag. This the bag.
It's the bag.
Okay,
It's it.
Here's the thing. You get the bag, but you gotta get my popcorn. I know, it's not even, it doesn't matter. I'll pay for the bag, you pay for the popcorn. I need the popcorn. It's good for me.
Okay. That works.
We all right?
That works. I'm gonna use the popcorn too.
You gotta put me in the bag.
I got you.
All right.
I got you. It's it.
That's it. All right, we'll take care of it. All right.
It's worse.
It's time. We gotta do it. All right.
Thank y'all so much. Yeah. All right, thank y'all so much. All right, now can we have Miss Charisma and can we have Miss Tiffany? Let's get it going. Come on. Come work out with it. All right, and let me see what we're gonna do for you guys. All right, so y'all are cheer sisters. You have your CBD products? Okay, cool. All right, so you're gonna sell a little CBD. Perfect. You know, pain reliever. There you go. Gotta be working out. All right, we got Air Max, air diffuser. Now that'll be a little funky and chilly. We got the box. Okay. Charisma, Tiffany, y'all ready? 2 minutes. Cheer sisters. This diffuser go with that. Sell your products and remain in character. We got you. 1, a lot, 2, 3. Go.
Shoot, girl, I'm we gotta use our product, you know, until we the coach told us. You weekend, girl. You know what I'm on? It don't matter if you're on the floor. Oh, girl, shoot. I thought I could still do it. I thought I still had No, ma'am. What we need is that all black product. You know what I mean? That all black product. Him extra. Him. These like extra. Was looking at me and I didn't get a chance to get him in college, so I need to give him we got VIP.
What it's gonna do is it's gonna help to prevent the spread of airborne, all this airborne stuff.
Oh, girl, so I get healed in the atmosphere and in my limbs.
Absolutely.
I get that. I feel good.
All right. So, come on, queen. And then we have this other queen right here. Come on. Y'all come play your stuff. Make sure you tell the judges your name. All right, and I want y'all to stand up. All right. So we got a detox strength. And we got some CBD gummies. All right. And you all, okay, keep it simple. Mother, daughter, y'all in the car, but y'all been in the car too long. This is like one errand too long. So y'all kind of keep it. All right, come on, let's get it.
So daughter, mother.
Yeah, daughter, mother, y'all in the car, long car ride. Y'all say your products. All right, you ready? All right, 1, 2, hold on. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hungry, Ma. I just, okay. I all day long. Baby, you're hungry because you don't eat those gummies. Can I get some more of it? You know what, you sure can. I'm feeling a little sleepy too. Okay, what's in the gummies? This is the premier 0.1 CBC gummies, a dietary supplement. It's really good for you, baby. I'm glad you got these. So you gonna give me some more of that? I am, but what that you have? This is what you need. I know. You know, because you be all cranky and angry all the time. You need some things out your system, mama. You need this right here. You be working all the time. You need something to get out. Something to get out, mama. That's what you need. What you say? Because every time I detox, I can walk down. You want a man, you want to get this too. You want to get you a man, mama. Okay, bro. You detox, so you get to a man. You get that off of your business. Okay, we do it there. Detox. Detoxify your tongue. It's gonna detox you, get you a man. Oh yeah, get you some rest and get your mind together. You gonna get your mind together with that, and I'm gonna keep my mind together with this. Absolutely. I think we good. Awesome job. Hey, is everyone with? Oh no, we have the one that's Christina. Come on up. Oh, perfect. Come on, Queen, let's do it. Oh yeah, utilize the mic if you can. I'm gonna give it to you right now, Queen. Let's see. We already sold that. All right, we got some soft gels, and you're just selling the aromatic diffuser. Yeah, just the diffuser itself. Okay. Oh, come on now. I'm gonna give you the hot sauce. And you got two flavors. All right.
I see what you're gonna do there.
Oh, what's your anything else other than your name? So they can have your papers. All righty. And you all are siblings. siblings going to lunch. Siblings going to lunch. But y'all going to lunch in the cafeteria in middle school. All right, come on. Yep, middle school versus. You got no, y'all 2022. Y'all got versus. All right, ready you? Yeah. All right. You ready, young lady? Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, it's time to go to lunch. Oh, you got your stuff. You know what they serving today? What they serving? Chicken, fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. You know what I got? What you got? We saw hot sauce. You know, Mama told us every time we eat chicken, we got to put the hot sauce. And this is stuff. But Mama don't like to eat everybody chicken now. I know, but we can't be out here eating everybody chicken. We're in school, and it's what you getting? What kind you got? I got this always spicy mama mango sauce. Yeah. Mango. I'm glad mama went to the black grocery to get this. Let's put it in our bag so we can pronounce this word by sexual urosol. We don't have to ask our mama what that is. That's okay. She said we can eat anyway. Put it in our bag so our teachers don't find it. That's right. I can't wait to put it on that shit. I'm so glad you're having lunch with me today. Yes, sir.
Good job! That was amazing. Everyone give it up for yourself. Give it up for yourself. Everyone went? All right. Oh, come on in. You participate. Okay, go. All right. Perfect. Yes, sir, King. All right. So we got this Queen and King. Come on up here. I think that's what y'all gonna do. Hey, so last one, help me out. Give them a scenario for me and Paris.
What about yo-yo?
What y'all think they should be? Real quick, I'll say.
A contestant, yo-yo.
Yo-yo. Who's yo-yo? She went by yo-yo. It was sharing the lead from half with her daughter. Okay. All right. Since y'all couldn't do it, this is okay. Yeah. Groceries. I want y'all to be okay. Come on, plan. Okay, so y'all got people.
Yeah.
And let's go. Come on, right? Okay, fit. Mom and son. Let's get it. Jeanette Sag. All right. Second. Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. Them dogs you got going on in the house. We got to get
Okay.
you got to get this. Look at this thing here. It says ultrasonic aroma diffuser 3D. And it comes in colorful 3D glass aroma. And it diffuses the air all over the house.
I haven't switched over to CBD yet, so I got my sticky egg. And you think it's gonna mess up my sticky egg? My sticky egg. That it helps me. It helps calm my nerves.
That ain't no pot, is it?
It's in a pot.
Oh no!
Will it pass the smell till I get my CBD?
Well, I don't know. It's a toss up between two things like it works really good.
Okay.
And it goes all over the house.
Okay.
All over the house. And they'll say, whoa, this is a good smell.
So you think it'll mess up?
Well, it needs a little something.
That's
Something.
She could have said that.
In there. But anyway.
If we drop this out and roll it up, you think it'll I know you still got your thing.
Old school. Old school. But anyway, honey, now you see what else it has. It has
And it has a hydroponic light to it too. We gotta get that.
Yeah.
the one and only Matthew Hampton. Bring it up here, big dog. Come on up here, big dog. Pastor Brian, as you would say, we're going to have an experience.
All right, y'all did a great job with that round. So do we have everybody's casting forms and the judge comments? Y'all have. Does anybody need to give us your casting form? Let's make sure we get all the forms in. You were like Justin or something? You got Justin? Okay. Yeah, Justin and Brian right here. We just want to make sure we got everybody's information in. You got the sign-in sheet?
I guess the very last one.
No.
Oh, wait.
And one of our judges, can we take a pause and sing happy birthday to one of our judges? It's a birthday in the building. Come on, 1, 2, ready, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what goes with real Bourbon Street. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday. Come on. Hey, everybody, stop this party. Come on, come on. Happy birthday. Anybody else birthday in New Black Wall Street? Happy birthday. All right, 81 years old. Come on now. You don't look no older than 40. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Black don't rock. And they're gonna stop trying to subliminally say, because we don't do that. No, we don't do it. And you're right, and it's because y'all do it. But we blessed and we highly favored and we just look good. Thank you.
Whatever. Let me see the sign-in sheet so we can double check, make sure we got all the paperwork before I give you all the next challenge, okay? Who has the sign-in sheet? Make sure you got everybody's in. You have them under your arm, please.
Yeah, she's right here. I got you.
All right.
It's only one though.
There were 3 different sheets.
Yeah, where's the
Okay, well, group is fine. You have 3.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna double check to make sure. I'm gonna let them start that. I'll take these and pass around. This is the actual final challenge and the real challenge. So what you're gonna do is with your phone, you're gonna be able to go to this link at the top, which is www.NBWSMforms.com. Okay? When you go to NBWSforms.com, you'll register your name and all your information. And then when you actually do the challenge, you'll upload that video to that website. Okay? So this is going to be actually what we put in front of Mr. Allen, what we put in front of the rest of the management team as well, so they can kind of see the talent from that perspective. So we got a few options for you. You can, one, do a promo of a service-based business. So our service-based businesses are on Madam C.J. Walker for the most part. That's going to be your estheticians, your lady that does the wax treatments. That's going to be your service-based business. We also got a guy that does, what do you call it? Man weaves. So we got a lot of those service-based businesses on Madam C.J. Walker for the most part. For the most part, also on Madam C.J. Walker, on AG Casting, we also have a few more service-based businesses. You also can do a product-based business where you take a product and you, with the entrepreneur, however you creatively want to do it, you pitch and promote that product. Also, Aaron's Market is really where we stand up a lot of wellness and food products. So if you want to go and do a food product, you can go into Aaron's. And then the last one is, we're not going to do the most likes on social media because that doesn't work with the way we set the technology up. The last one is a freestyle challenge. So like, If you're known all over the world for doing a certain dance, you want to go do that dance with our members, get all of them to do the dance with you, that may be your freestyle challenge. If you do whatever you do and you want to freestyle it, that's what you can do. You can freestyle it and put that link up as well. The link allows you to put one up or multiple challenges up. So what we like to do is we're going to reconvene here at 4 o'clock. And at that point, we'll go back over all of the tallies and also whatever you upload, okay? So again, you guys have from 2:30 until 4 if you want to work on this until 4, and then we'll reconvene at 4 and go over the actual score, and we'll call it back for the second call. Yes?
The first two challenges sound the same.
The only difference is one is service, one is product. That's all. So, you know, that's all. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to do both a service and a product. That's all. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
So we're uploading a video for each option here, or just?
You can do it for each option, or you can do it for 1 or 2 or whatever you feel comfortable with. We just want to get a flavor of your style on the database.
What time is the video?
Yeah, try to have everything submitted by 4. The early by 3:30. Let's say 3:30. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, so that gives you about an hour to get the video uploaded. You got a question? Go ahead.
The link is showing a domain, but it's not showing the actual.
Where's the one? What is let me see what the link is showing?
It's just showing a domain.
Oh, okay. Let me figure it out if I gave it. Ruben, let me see my phone. I have the link. It worked this morning, so I'm happy to send it directly to you all.
Yeah, it's not doing the right thing.
Let me try something real quick. NBWSMforums.com, right?
NBWSM.
What is it? What I have?
NBWSM.
Just say, hold on one second. Let me double check this later. I'm having a problem with this domain. It's not coming up for me. And that one even that says right there. It's just 27. So, you know, give me just a second to go off. Okay. All right, our technical person is getting ready to fix that leak right now. Give me just a second. I wanted to know that y'all have the leak working before we go. We may bang the time up just a little bit, so y'all have a little bit more time. Well, what y'all think about the process? Love it. All right, cool. Thank you. Ruben, judges, y'all give it up for our judges. They did a great job. It's proud work too. Which one? Yeah, if y'all want to start, well, I want y'all to think, I don't want y'all to disperse. I want to make sure everybody has the same set of information before y'all disperse. So give me just a second to make sure she gets this leak out. Because I mean, one person, we setting the rules, so if we need to back it up another 30 minutes to give you all more time, okay? We're gonna let you do that with this. So. Yeah, whatever you want to do. When I said freestyle, that's just whatever you want to do. And again, what you want to focus on with the challenges that you upload here, our station is really focused on entrepreneurship. And the things that we do with the New Black Wall Street market, we focus on entrepreneurship. So like if your issue is like child education, that's great. But we want you to bend it and do like child education and entrepreneurship. And maybe you find a great book in ELA about teaching entrepreneurship. So maybe do something creative there, right? Or a doc shop. You may find something about kids and entrepreneurship. This group is also about kind of child advocacy and that kind of thing. Yours is about men and what they deal with, what they go through. So you may want to interview one of our male entrepreneurs and kind of angle it around that, right? So you want to angle everything, all roads, especially when Mr. Allen looks at it, all roads lead back to entrepreneurship and black folks. So that's our mission, and that's what we're all about. So we want to make sure that the content angles that way for New Black Wall Street Market Radio. That's not to say that if you become a correspondent with New Black Wall Street Market Radio, that we may not also give you opportunities to record your own podcast, but our focus is really around the entrepreneurial content. You guys good? I'm just going through. She's still working on the list. Let's make sure Justin Bryant. We have all of Justin's information. Just want to make sure you got on top his cover. Y'all also have a statement. Y'all need a statement. Justin Bryant. Okay, so we have this casting call form and all his scorecards. Yeah. Okay.
Let me just go through yours. We have all the scorecards.
Y'all good? Y'all good? Okay. They say they're good. Well, we got to keep it. I'm going to keep it until I can get Tawana to call me back and tell me we got this link back working. So what? I can't think that's what you was. Okay. Ololade had. Okay. Ololade had a suggestion. I think this is what you were telling me to do also. Now I get it. All right. So what Ololade said, here's what we're going to do so we can go ahead. I don't want to keep you all waiting. Go ahead and get your content recorded, as you were saying. I'm a married man. I know it. You was right. So what we're going to do is, there'll be a QR code on the LED screen. So as soon as you want to upload your content, you can hit that QR code, or you can come back down here if you have any technical problems and see one of us, or you can find us in the radio podcast studio, okay? So again, I don't want to keep you all here. What we're going to do is let's back this up and let's come back and have everything submitted by 4. Okay, and then we'll come back at 4:30 and give you all an update on who we're gonna be moving forward with. Anybody got questions? Y'all good? The podcast studio, if you want to go into a radio podcast with Chris and Ololade, you'll see where there's 2 black tables right in front of that on Choctaw. So when you get down to Choctaw, you'll see those 2 black tables, and that's where you actually can do the podcast and the interview with Ololade and our general manager Chris Faye.
So you would submit your content online. These are challenges. They check one.
Yeah, you do one or more.
Oh, you want to multiple? So
they have time to get here and they can release and all that time.
Okay, I got you.
Oh yeah, I think they want to keep it at 30 minutes, but yeah, but it's good. It's good.
I don't know when that's All right, we'll make sure you fill that out.
Okay.
And get it back to us.
Okay, all right.
Your email.
I'll go ahead and put it up there.
Yeah.
So are we putting up there, just put it up there, period, or at a certain time?
No, just put it up there.
Oh.
So that whenever anyone is registered, they just go and scan it.
I'm gonna have to send it to my other email so I can.
Yeah.